Hop Undercover, a key point in Nipsey's and Unique Records have had ties into a lot of LA music. And now you have Mo3, one of the biggest Dallas artists, go down for a murder for hire today.
Damn. So what do you think this is the last thing I'll say about this topic, but where do you think this leaves gangster rap, the future of gangster rap?
Gangster rap always gonna be there, right? It's always gonna be there, right? But are these niggas gonna is it art imitating life anymore? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like nigga, you at this point, you niggas should have just went out there and did the drilling yourself. You got 2 murder for hire cases. Do you want to make music? Or do you want to make music, or you want to get outside with me? Because I'm about this far getting back outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, KO, you know, we've had gangster rap for a long time, bro, and it's had its ups and downs, right? And drill music, bro. I think the music needs to change, and all these niggas going to jail might be the change, man. We might be watching a factory reset, bro.
I mean, I said this a long time ago that, you know, hip hop it comes in cycles. It comes and goes in cycles. And like the last time we saw hip hop go away, that was when LMFAO was popping. LMFAO, Black Eyed Peas, all that shit. I don't know that we're gonna go back to that era, but I feel like hip hop's gonna take a little back seat. But Uno, how you feel about it?
Lock him up.
And then Graham
I'm not gonna go that far. I feel you, Uno. You are a man that's walking by the faith of God.
Lock them niggas up. Lock them heathens, demons, the fuck up. Lock them up. Throw away the key. Put it in acid so they can't get it back. Lock him up. Make him sleep with shackles on their ankles, nigga.
Z Lash is in the building. What's good? Z Pack in the building. V88 any. Trap Guy, what song do you want me to play? I don't see a link. And Cav says they keep telling on themselves in their lyrics. Graham C says, I'm assuming this is directed to Big Mike. Did you see the Adam 222 comment on the case?
Bro, the Adam 20.
I didn't see it. So what did he say? Jody in the house?
Adam 22. Fuck his comment. Let's get to this, Graham. I seen that No Jumper itself is inside the federal indictment. Crimes at No Jumper, online beats at No Jumper. So the feds are basically letting you know that Adam might get called up there to this shit, bro. Yes, bro.
I hope he does, though. I really hope he does. I'm gonna be real.
Multiple times that No Jumper is named in this federal indictment.
That part, he's made just as much money off this shit as all them. He's probably made more money off this shit than them niggas doing the crimes. Like, he should be part of the RICO. He should be part of the RICO.
Nigga is the same. I think they should have a law where him, Vlad's, and the girls that be lying about getting SA'd, I think all 3 of them niggas, we need a law for those type of people. Because they part of the problem. Like,
he is the problem.
He only highlights negative, only books negative people. Like, that's his steez. Lock that nigga up too.
Yeah, in the federal indictment, bro, No Jumper comes up more than once, bro, and it might be a good chance as this trial goes on. See, we also got to think about this. The wiretaps came out last night. See, once the feds got you, they got you. So they just released hella evidence yesterday, right? They went and had another press conference. Then Big U, under the wrong advice, did 2 different videos. One with his family, one by himself. Why he was turning himself in.
I saw that. Are they gonna? This is what I wondered the first thing I saw that. First of all, let me acknowledge Cav. Cav said the library X hip hop, which is crazy. I saw them. They're having country nights now at the library. It ain't no hip hop. It's EDM and country at the library. So we headed back into that no hip hop phase. But I saw the videos with Big U and his family, and the first thing I thought is like, are these niggas gonna go after his family for harboring a fugitive on video?
Like when you on the run, since you already, I've been on the run before. When you on the run, they gonna hit that house. But then when you continue to run, like say they can't get you, they gonna stay on your known whereabouts. So like Granny house, Pop's house, Sis house, any bitch you used to be fucking house, any dope spot you buy dope from. Nigga, when they was on my bumper, I had to hit states. I was like, look, cuz they're gonna catch me at one of these spots. Like they had hit G Pop's house, right? They had hit G Pop's house 3 times looking for me. They didn't give a fuck about waking him up at 5 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Hey, G Pop's called me like this. Hey, nigga, I'm about to tell on you.
If they wake me up one more time.
Hey, G Pop's called me like, hey, I love you. I'm about to send you this money, but don't be coming over here getting no plates while I'm at work. I know you've been sneaking in here. he say, nigga ain't looking for you. So, like, this is the thing. You know why I think he turned himself in? Because when you go on a run like that, it's a mission of guilt. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to have to face it. So say you run for however long. When they get you, they already thinking you was guilty because you've been running.
That part.
But the only thing I wish he would have did was let a lawyer talk for him when he was turning himself in, not himself, because he was talking with pure emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the shit he was saying just sounded absolutely crazy.
Bro. Oh no, it sounds about right. Wait till you see my video. I'll send it to you tonight when I'm done. It sounds about right. The niggas that told on
him. Let me read these chats. Cav says Fed grand jury means they have real evidence against him and there will be prison time. Graham C says, I mean, it makes you wonder how he's not in the indictment. That part. Cav says people will be going down. Graham C says make you wonder. Shorty says no hip hop at the library. I ain't surprised. It's slow. Graham C says some. Oh, I got you.
What did he say?
I got you. I'm gonna show you. Cav says, Shorty, they do this every 3 to 5 years, man. They really do. And this whole conversation reminds me to say, I got to start saying this every time. Uh-huh. Everything we say on here is jokes. Everything we say on here is jokes.
Lock them niggas up.
Except for that. We got a graphic to shout out to Graham C. You feel what I'm saying? He did exactly what he said he was going to do.
Hey, hold on, niggas. Don't get sued in this motherfucker. I'm grown. I sue one of you niggas. Drake did it, and y'all still like him.
I'm dead, yo. Wait, hold on. I just had this shit. What happened?
Oh, here go. And while he looking for that, free the real Crips, nigga. Free everybody except the ones that told. I'm not with this nigga Uno, cuz. Free on. Oh, what the
fuck? Graham did. Graham did it. He did it.
That's just hilarious, cuz. That's just hilarious, cuz.
We just normal civilians. We are just normal civilians.
Hey, cuz.
We ain't do nothing. Do nothing.
That shit right there, if one of my homies see it, the first thing they gonna say, oh, civilian, right? Come to the back. We want to holler at you about that.
I'm dead. Okay, let's get in. Oh, my bad. I missed some of the chats. Z-Pack says I'm in the dark. V88 Any just joined. Thank you for joining. Z-Pack says phones have cases. DJ the Prince just joined and said fuck Adam and Vlad. Kanzi35 joined. Trap guy with the laughing emojis. DJ the Prince says, was hip hop in a better place before the world embraced us? That's a good question,
bro. That's one of the best questions we've been asked, bro.
That's a good question.
I'm just as old as hip hop, and I can remember when Crush Groove, Beat Street, the way my parents my pops never accepted rap. I'm gonna tell you when he got on it, but my mom was like, he used to be like, so I'm Michael Jr. She used to be like, Big Mike, it's no different than when we was listening to what we was listening to, right? And we was better when we was segregated, cuz.
Yo, I mean, I feel like there's pros and cons, right? Like,
yeah,
I don't miss the days of like, because everybody hated hip hop so much, it was easier for them to say like super anti-black shit and code it in and not liking hip hop. But it's not like they don't do that now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like they don't do that now. I just it feels grosser now though to see like so many people who don't care about the culture using it to get where they want to go. And I don't think that would have happened had we not been embraced. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate seeing all the K-pop shit where all the K-pop artists doing basically hip hop and R&B just without no blackness. I hate all that shit. It just is not dope to me. And that's a really good question. I don't have the answer for it, but I do think that's a great question. Mama GC says, Big Mike, I need that shirt.
You gotta talk to the CTC. They did all that. That will not be a drop from Straight Lace No Chase. I got a drop coming. Talk to the Graham. Hey, Graham, shout out to you, homie. Just to let you know I ain't tripping. Whatever they put together, though. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you holler at the Lord in the Graham. And I ain't tripping. Go ahead. Go ahead, slut my likeness out. Go ahead, slut my likeness out. Because I don't do nothing. Uno do everything.
Graham C says, yeah, when they hate you, they're honest. When they can make money off you, they hide their hate. Yeah, and it feels a lot grosser that way. Adam Lynch says, I'm going to pay you to play a song soon. I got a few new ones. I want to support CTC. That's love, cuz. And then Cap says, 100. Trap God, did you send the song? Let me know if you sent the song. And in the meantime, let's get into this. So this is Dubs doing music. Dubs doing music is, actually, Dubs, if you're in the chat, the email you sent me doesn't have anything in it. Let me see if I can go to your.
And I want to say something also.
Go for it.
We always included the opposite race because our prejudice is not necessarily to individual people, it's just to our oppressors. So I think we've always, from DJs to radio hosts to people that interview us, I think those type of people have always been in this situation and been in the industry. I think when we allowed the Vanilla Ices and the Eminems to be considered greats is where things got tricky. I'm not saying that. Like,
do you think we allowed that though? Do you think we allowed that?
I mean, Eminem is in everybody's top 5, as rightfully
so. Mine.
As right, I mean, he's in
well, because I don't
listen to him,
but I think Vanilla Ice is starkly different than Eminem.
I mean, I went to the two drastic point of views, right? Like they're on the same spectrum. It's just how drastic or how conservative do you want to go? I think if you look at it from an Eminem's point of view, you understand why he is regarded at where he is. If you look at it from a Vanilla Ice point of view, there was white people that never even listened to hip hop or knew what hip hop was until Vanilla Ice came into the world. So for him to have the #1 song in hip hop with Ice Ice Baby lets it be known that it wasn't just, it was us. Like, we had to put the stamp on it to make it official. That's what niggas keep forgetting. Like, it goes back to the Posky thing. Like, without a D-Lo, a Diole, without, sorry if I'm saying his name right. Like, I'm bad at names. But like a Casey Family, without having Kato, without having those type of niggas, they don't get stamped for hip hop. They're just white boys rapping. What makes it hip hop was the stamping of the black token. What makes niggas be like, oh, these niggas actually understand music. And then their true identity shows. But I think that is us. I don't think that's not us.
I mean, I'd argue, I agree with some of what you're saying, but like, because for instance, Suge Knight has something to do with bringing Vanilla Ice in the game, right?
After he already was popping though, right? Like, he already had Ice Ice Baby, and a nigga wanted to control that. So
he extorted him. He extorted him for the rights. Yeah.
Actually, no. Vanilla Ice came from the New Kids on the Block camp. I'm almost positive. He came from. So that's not black people letting him in. I think that there is like a behind the scenes, like a fucking L.A. Reid or a fucking
Babyface or somebody,
Babyface or Russell Simmons. I would put some of the blame on them, but if you look at white artists like Vanilla Ice and Eminem, they blow up simply because, I mean, black people are only 13% of the country. White people are like 78% of the country. So as soon as they see somebody they can relate to doing something they're not used to seeing, the numbers go crazy. Like, how many white people do you know who don't listen to hip hop but love Eminem, or don't listen to hip hop but love fucking Linkin Park? You know,
right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right, like, but that's what put them over the. That's what put them over the mountaintop. But what I'm also saying is, we allow Macklemores, we allow Mac Millers, we allow these people because they're talented. But in that, you are also bringing in Vlads and No Jumpers and those different things that you're bringing into the community. And I feel like it's since been, bro. Like, that's why niggas only want to sit down with the, like, yeah, we got Sways and we got Charlemagne's and Breakfast Clubs, but like, when I want to sit down and get an intellectual interview, like I'm not going to none of you niggas.
Would it be safe to say that you think we need a better vetting process for these artists to make sure they're about the culture before we get them in, or like it's nothing that can be done about it?
How would that happen? Like that question you just said. How would a
yeah.
better vetting process happen?
I mean, because, all right, what gives you a better vetting situation is knowing somebody's background. But that same token, people change every day. So I can use a background, like we see it every day. The nigga, like Post Malone, he'll use niggas to get to where he's at. And then once he's at where he's at, he becomes a country artist. So I feel like it's hard to vet and it's hard to put a control on it now. I guess we're starting the process by making everything come through one format. So I feel like we're doing it right. But in the same regard, we're kind of not gatekeeping off of color, right? Like if you're talented, you're talented.
Yeah, for me, I don't care about color. I care about, do you care about the culture, right? I think Eminem had a great vetting process because he went through he's battle tested, right? Like you have to love the culture to battle for no money. You have to. Like that shit is treacherous.
But I feel like, but not to say, not to argue what you believe in, but I could say without saying any names, there are particular people in the CTC regime that aren't necessarily fans of the culture. Like they don't get the culture. So it's hard to. But
I would argue that I wouldn't say they're not fans. I would say that they don't see themselves as members. But I respect that. Like they don't try to be member. They like the art. They like, you know what I'm saying? To me, it's knowing that you're not part of the culture and knowing when to like step back is as respectful as, like, if you know you're not with the shit, then step back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect that versus trying to be something you're not just to get somewhere.
Yeah.
Cav says, I'm sorry, Doo-Wop says, Cav, if you had to bring hip hop back twice at the library, they've showed you more than once that they ain't fucking with us. Venues like that on the coast only fuck with black and brown people when it's beneficial. I mean, most people, yeah, that's how it is. Graham C says, Macklemore is a hoe, like a real hoe. LOL. But Beastie Boys? And then Adam Lynch says, wise guy music. Vanilla Ice is kind of fresh. I think we make fun of him kind of though. I mean, you know, to each his own. I ain't even gonna argue with that.
I mean, was he a fresh nigga? Yeah, he was getting dressed by niggas. So yeah, he was fresh. But
I'd agree with when he said, like, I'm always learning something on here fucking with my young homies. Like when he said Eminem, and I said top 5, and I say not mine, but then he said, but I listen. Like, yeah, it's not something I play, but I've always respected him. Every white rapper, Mexican rapper, anything, they have no motion unless we give them the motion. So I fully felt that. But
if you go, and it's not to say everything's that, but if you go, name me your top 5, name me your top 5, then your top 5 may not have Eminem. But if I say, name me the top 5 rappers of all time, most every nigga's gonna have Eminem in there, or they're hating, or they just don't like. They rather put in Black Thought. Black Thought can't fuck with Eminem on a whole artist level. So it's, you know what I mean. It just depends. But I feel like consecutively we would all put Eminem in there, and that's not knocking it, but that does mean that Eminem is in that upper echelon because we stamping it as he's in that upper echelon.
But see, when you ask that question, I like when you ask questions. A lot of people don't listen to the full question. So if you was to say, like, when you asked the largest vocalist, right? That's all you said. You know what I'm saying? Female vocalists, not entertainers, not soul demo. So when you put all the rules on the board, of course, M's going to be in a lot of people's top 5s. Like right now, if you was to ask me the top 10 MCs of all time, he's going to be in the top 10, but he's not in the top 5 in my. And then I can argue down the opinion. But when you said that Black Thought shit, that shit hits kind of hard because he can't fuck with that nigga or no artist shit.
Niggas gonna say, like, and I fuck with Prince. He said mine, so I'm not gonna kill him.
Yeah,
but mine is cool. But you can't put Big L. I love Big L without Big L, there's no Jay-Z. Without Big L, there's really no Biggie. So I understand why you like that. But when we talking about best of the best of the best with honors.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
what are you saying?
True. I think if we talking about record sales and shit like that, of course Eminem's up there. If we talking about straight skills, I think Black Thought could get with Eminem for sure. If we talking about rap skills,
for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But see, would you see what you said? I listened to what he said.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't. That's not what he said. He said, as in like the history of his artists, like you know, his accolades.
Yeah.
Okay. But if the question is worded like that, if we put M next to Black Thought as an MC, that's the only question, right? Black Thought's nigga 10 times better than him.
Because we can relate to that. We live that. So of course we're gonna say that. But when we look at, all right, I don't want to roast Black Thought. Black Thought one of them niggas. He's a godfather in this shit. If we put Black Thought on Eminem, Black Thought on the same track, but not in a prime, because right now Eminem just go double time. Mm-hmm. His shit gonna be ass.
Yeah.
And Black Thought just gonna do some old nigga shit. So if we can just imaginally put these niggas in their prime on the same song, Eminem would just, his thought process would be making the song the best song. Okay. And Black Thought's process would be, I'm
having the best bars.
Nigga. It would be for us. You know what? It would be for us, bro. It would be for us. Like
it would be for the culture of hip hop.
Yeah. Every time I've heard Black Thought rap, bro, I felt it was for us and us only, nigga.
Yeah.
That's it. It's for us. He raps to us, his people, brothers and sisters, people of the culture. Like if you look at M with the Jay-Z, they always bring that shit up. He watched Jay-Z on the song. I'm like, what song is y'all listening to?
Yeah, because I didn't hear that.
Bro,
I didn't hear that.
I'm like, what song is y'all listening to? Because no, he didn't watch Jay-Z on that song.
Well, anyone who says that, we can, sure, but the facts of the track is Eminem sent that to Jay-Z. Jay-Z sent his verse back. Eminem rewrote both his verses.
Okay.
So it don't matter. And then sent it back, and Hov said, all right, bet, song's done. Yeah. So you could think Eminem had the best verse, but Eminem knew he ain't had the best verse.
He knew what it was.
Hey, bro, you just taught me some shit. I didn't know that's how it went. Cause I knew it was a bonus track. A lot of niggas didn't know you had to let the album play to even get a hold of that song, right? And then I didn't know he sent it to the nigga and then it got sent back. And the nigga like, hold on. No.
Nah, let me. I gotta go back again.
Yo, I love this convo, but we have a few reviews, and I don't want to skip over those.
And you sick? You didn't already told. Let's go.
DJ the Prince said the K-pop shit is disgusting. I like some of the shit, but blatant stealing is gross. I feel that. Jay Schweiger, I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Just joined. So did Jay Lene Flauser. Dubs doing music says recent. Osiris just joined. What's up, Osiris? DJ the Prince says his top 5 are Pac, Big, J, Nas, and Big L. I'm not mad at that one. And he also says I hate the argument of who got washed on Renegade. Let's check this out. So this is Dubs doing music, friend of CTC, best friend of Jay Riley. He just dipping his toes in music, new at music, and he shot his first music video and he wanted us to review it. This is called Kamikaze. Let me know if you hear it. We're going to review it 1 through 5. Dubs, if you get over a 9, then this will be an 805 song you should know. And if you don't, then